Good evening and welcome to the briefing room. I'm Madhavdas G. Viewers, after 6 days of din and disruption in Parliament, the Parliament finally witnessed a debate over the stronger anti-paper leak bill that the government had promised. This follows a series of steps taken by the centre to clean up the education system, including the removal of Education Secretary, the sacking of nearly 47 NTA officials, and also setting up of fast-track courts. Now, the entire nation had hoped that we'd see a meaningful debate in Parliament, particularly after Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan was removed. However, to be fair, while the debate did have some amount of substance, that was until the remarks started getting downright personal. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi is set to take part in this debate tomorrow, but he's already set the tone and tenor for his speech. Ahead of his speech, Rahul not only targeted the new Education Minister, Pralhad Joshi, he went on to call him a filthy man and someone who goes on to defend rapists.
All these young people were protesting about the education system.
And so many girls,
are protesting. They've been beaten, they've been thrashed. The BJP puts a man who is a defender of rapists. That's the most filthy type of man. There can be no filthier man than somebody who says that rapists need protection. That is the Education Minister of India today. It's a strange reaction from the Prime Minister that there are so many people in his cabinet. He could have chosen any one of them, but he chooses a person who protects rapists. It's quite amazing.
But it doesn't stop there. Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has taken it a step further. Questioning the government's decision to form a new high-powered task force, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has asked why a Gaumutra expert is part of the task force constituted by the government. Remember, this is the same high-powered task force that has been formed under the leadership of Nandan Nilekani to revamp India's education system. But the Congress refers to this task force to once again launch a personal attack on a key member of this panel.
इस नई कमेटी में तो एक एक्स आईबी चीफ फिर चिल्लाएंगे एक एक्स आईबी चीफ एक आईटी कंपनी के मालिक और एक गौमूत्र के विशेषज्ञ भी हैं इन्हें शिक्षा के बारे में क्या पता जी
मुझे दुख इस बात का है क्योंकि देश के एक बहुत बड़े वैज्ञानिक एक बहुत बड़े प्रोफेसर आईआईटी मद्रास के प्रोफेसर वी कामाकोटी जी के बारे में उन्होंने जो टिप्पणी की आरएसएस से होने का कोई गुनाह नहीं अगर होंगे भी तो उनको गर्व होना चाहिए इस बात का कि आरएसएस के हैं.
And while on the one hand questions will be raised over the personal attacks made by the Congress party, on the other, the felicitation of former Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has also riled up the opposition. Remember, yesterday Dharmendra Pradhan was felicitated outside the new Parliament building, while today Dharmendra Pradhan received a similar rousing welcome during his visit to Bhubaneswar in Odisha. And that's why opposition today is asking, why is it that a former minister who let down the country's students is getting a hero's welcome?
जब मंत्री जी लौटे हैं, मंत्री नहीं रहे, उसके बाद सदन के बाहर उनका स्वागत किया गया. माननीय सदस्यों को कितनी बड़ी राहत मिली होगी, कितने बड़े संकट से बचाया उन्होंने. एक प्रधान जी को हटा करके प्रधानमंत्री बचा लिया आपने.
आपको नहीं लगता कि शर्मनाक है किन परिस्थितियों ने इन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया और फिर उनका यहाँ पे स्वागत हो रहा है जैसे कोई सुपरस्टार का आगमन हो रहा है.
Let's open this up and take it across to our guest joining us. Sanju Verma is BJP's national spokesperson. Patabhiram Komareddy is TDP's national spokesperson. With us is Dr. Karuna Sagar, Congress's national spokesperson. Advocate Vandana Sinha is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. My first question to you, Dr. Karuna Sagar, a simple question. Obviously, there's a lot of outrage about the issues pertaining to the students, the student protests, etc. But, you know, making these comments such as Gaumutra expert or the minister, the new education minister is a filthy man, doesn't that take away from the substantive issues at hand of getting, you know, or legislating for a stronger law that does justice for students in case of paper leaks? Dr. Karuna Sagar.
Thank you. Good evening to you, Madhav. And yeah, let's focus on the main issue. Now, tell me, what country uses an assault rifle on teenagers demanding a fair exam? If a government's first response to youth's anger is a pellet gun and an assault rifle, the question is not about a protest. The question is, whose republic is it? Now, we are talking about Jantar Mantar, we are talking about Siwan. Jantar Mantar, you have seen pellet guns were used. Pellets guns were first used in Kashmir. And after that, Supreme Court brought about a MHA committee which went into this and said that pellet gun has to be used in the rarest of rare circumstances if all other weapons fail. Now, on 20th, near Palika Bazaar, the RAF people have used pellet gun weapons, that is the handguns which emits pellets, and injured 7 people, 7 youth who were asking for fair exam.
Yes.
You saw in Siwan, an constable uses a AK-47, which is a assault rifle.
Okay. Got
It's
your
not
point,
a
Dr.
military
Karuna Sagar. I've
hideout.
got your point. Let me put that question across to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, notwithstanding what Dr. Karuna Sagar is saying, in addition to that, there is also a diary entry which has widely been reported today. A diary entry which shows that yes, pellet guns were used despite the fact that Delhi police has denied its use multiple times.
You know, Madhav, today, first and foremost, let's get one thing very clear. And this is for the Congress, the Darbari ecosystem led by Rahul Gandhi. The Supreme Court has drawn a Lakshman Rekha. It has said that dissent is fine, peaceful protests are fine, but it has said that there is no room for giving leeway or giving any kind of relief or reprieve to history cheaters, gundas, hooligans, vandals, arsonists who were there at Jantar Mantar under the garb of leading a student protest. So the apex court has
But they have
shown
also
that
said
there are
police excess will be punished. They have also said that, and no coercive action to be taken on students.
I'm coming to that, Madhav. I did not finish. I just started and you interrupted me. Yes, the Supreme Court has said that anyone who is a minor, who is below 18 years of age, and who does not have any prior criminal track record or antecedent should not be apprehended. And if he or she is detained or an FIR has been lodged, that should be revoked. But the fact is, the same Supreme Court has also said that close to 250 policemen were grievously injured, and that is a matter of concern because their kith and kin also deserve justice. For the Congress to sit here and lecture about pellet guns, fine. The Supreme Court has said that an independent committee will be constituted. It has sent notices to 6 states, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Delhi, Bihar, and said that let the chief secretaries of these states respond. So I'm sure that doodh ka doodh, pani ka pani ho jayega. But I can't fathom, Madhav, why is it that Rahul Gandhi, why is it that Akhilesh Yadav, why is it that Arvind Kejriwal, not once have these people spoken out against the brutal assault against ACP of Connaught Place, Vivek Bhagat, who was grievously injured and fighting for his life in the ICU. Not once has Rahul Gandhi expressed
You can put those questions. The Aam Aadmi Party is here, the Congress Party is here. They can answer your questions. I have no problem with that. But Sanju Verma, you have not... One second, please, Mr. Karna. You have not answered my simple question. Why is it that the Delhi police has not responded or admitted to the use of pellet guns in the very first day or the 20th? They kept issuing denials today. And here we are in a situation where there is actually evidence that pellet guns were used along with the shock batons, along with the other weapons. Why did they not admit it?
Now let me come straight to the point. You asked a question. Bear with me for 30 seconds. First, let me take up the AK-47 issue. You know, why was an assault rifle used? Sorry, the assault rifle was not used. It was pointed. I'm not saying that pointing an assault rifle is good enough, but that particular policeman has been suspended. So it's not as if the Bihar government was caught napping. Coming to pellet guns, I'm not saying pellet guns should have been used, but I'm told that there are 4 people who were injured. I'm saying not even one should be injured due to pellet guns, but to generalize and say pellet guns were used, no. There were 2 policemen who used it and they have also been suspended. So the Modi government has walked the talk. We don't sit here and just give slogans. Sansad Bhavan ko aag laga
Dr.
denge.
Karuna Sagar, respond. Modi government has walked the talk. Do you agree?
You see, the mindset of the BJP spokesperson reflects the mindset of the BJP and RSS. BJP MP from Telangana, Konda Viseshwar Reddy, claimed that police only did lathi charge on the protesters at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. But other countries such as the US would have been more harsh and shot them. Another gentleman, another gem from RSS, an ideologue from your home state, Kerala, Mohandas, says that I would have shot those protesters. And the girls who are protesting, they like to be gang raped. So that kind of a mindset that BJP RSS has, and that kind of a mindset is reflected by this spokesperson.
No, of course, it's very important that you mentioned that individual. In fact, I believe the RSS has issued a statement that has distance from it. But I also want to draw your attention to what Pinarayi Vijayan has said. And I think I have a statement here. I'd just like to quickly get that statement on record. Pinarayi Vijayan has come out to question the Kerala government. That what about those individuals against whom you have acted upon in Kerala? And he is questioning your own government for having detained individuals and the protesters on the CJP issue there in Kerala. So are there double standards now? What happens in Delhi and what happens in Kerala, Mr. Karunasagar?
You see, for maintenance of law and order, that is the job of a state government. And certain action needs to be taken. Now, the point is whether in Kerala, the pellet guns were used, whether AK-47 was used, whether the young students who are protesting were brutalized. They have been detained, and after due inquiry, almost all of them have been released. So the police did, the administration did its job to contain the mob, and after that took a very lenient view of the
But Mr. Karunasagar, let me ask you a simple question. You have made important points there, and allow me to just come in now. Why bring in the question of the antecedents of the new education minister? Why bring in this Gaumutra jibe and try and take away from the new panel that has been formed? Doesn't that take away from the substantive issue of the new law? That's a very pointed question I want you to answer.
Yeah. Madhav, we live in a democracy, and personalities and their predilections are important when we are dealing with them. Now, we have seen Pralhad Joshi publicly welcome the Bilkis Bano rapist release. So naturally, such a person is not fit to hold such a constitutional office. And we have seen this IIT...
Answer that. Sanju Verma, answer that. Pralhad Joshi has publicly defended the release of the Bilkis Bano suspects, justifying the kind of release, saying that everything was done in a legal manner. Your response to what's being stated by the Congress, the convicts. Your response to that?
The Congress spokesperson is sitting and saying, BJP, RSS ka to mindset hi aisa hai. Let me say one thing. There was a lady called Shah Bano, and your boss, Rahul Gandhi's father, Rajiv Gandhi, actually denounced the Supreme Court and denied Shah Bano a monthly alimony of 179 rupees. For you to sit here and lecture the BJP on political morality is absolutely unacceptable. And I will just say one thing, Madhav. 20th July, 22nd July, 24th July. It is in the public domain. There were solidarity marches which were conducted not by BJP. In Kochi, in Thiruvananthapuram and in Bengaluru by SFI workers. And the Congress government in Kerala, according to Pinarayi Vijayan, has arrested how many students? 5,000 students who were water cannoned. But तब कांग्रेस के मुंह में दही जम जाता है. सिर्फ बीजेपी के बारे में बोलने के लिए these people start blabbering ad nauseum. And my final point is this: saying Umar Khalid Zindabad, saying 370 वापस लाएंगे, संविधान को आग लगा दो, मोदी मर गया, हाय हाय. Does Mr. Karunasagar not condemn these vile slogans?
Okay, let me bring in other panelists. The vile slogans, there is a lot of abusive language also being used. Vandana, the same question can be asked of the Aam Aadmi Party government, where there was a crackdown and a lathi charge on protesting students who are asking for their salaries. So the same yardstick of police excess will also be applied to the states, will it not?
See, Madhav, peaceful protest is guaranteed by the constitution, and government has to protect the youth, those who came to the ground or on the road. But they are meant to be answered by the government. They are not meant to be beaten. And the way they have been beaten brutally, I am asking from Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, do you really support this pellet gun for the youth? Do you support this molestation to the children by the police officials? Do you support the tear gas which has been sent? Do you support the eyesight? The one student lost the eyesight. Do you support the youth? Those have been admitted in the hospital. You tell me the youth, those who have been demanding, they have been sitting. They were in the protest for. They have been in the protest for 20 days. 20 days. Government did not.
Ma'am, what was the Punjab police doing, lathi charging the protesting teachers? Was that not excess? Was that is not excess? That was not a peaceful protest?
Maintaining of law and order is one thing.
Maintaining of law and order.
Using a pellet gun on the youth. Are you saying these are the same thing? As per the constitution and the
Let me bring in Mr. Pattabhi Rao. Mr. Pattabhi Rao, I want you to respond to that. She says maintaining law and order and use of pellet guns are two separate things. Your response to the AAP spokesperson. Pattabhi Rao, I think we can't hear you. Please unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, sorry. Good evening, Madhav, to you and to my fellow panelists. First of all, on behalf of Telugu Party, I would like to clearly state that we do not support use of pellet guns or shock batons or electric shields or any kind of excessive action by the police or any other kind of force that is there on the roads. So we are totally against that, and the Union Central Government had also taken immediate action on those people who have used these kind of things during the agitations that were happening in Delhi. But on the same at the same time, we should also note the fact, Madhav, that a lot of anti-social elements have infiltrated into the student agitation. Almost 989 criminals were identified through facial recognition who have infiltrated into the student agitation and who are trying to instigate riots. There are 101 criminals who are accused in murder cases, 61 criminals who are accused in rape cases, and lot many other people who had so many cases against them were identified. So they were trying to, in the disguise of students, they were trying to instigate violence in Delhi. So in the process of controlling these kind of criminals, the police also were under a lot of pressure, but at the same time, we do not support any use of pellet guns or any other kind of excessive force. And the second point which the Congress is raising today about Shri Pralhad Joshi, I would like to remind my friend from Congress, who is the Union Education Minister in UPA 1, Mr. Arjun Singh. What is the track record of Arjun Singh? What is the criminal background of Arjun Singh? A person who is accused in the Delhi riots, a person who behaved irresponsibly during the Bhopal gas tragedy, was unfortunately the HRD minister of this country. And you talk about track records. Look at the kind of people you have appointed during your regime in UPA. What comparison does Arjun Singh has? Is Arjun Singh fit to be the HRD minister? What is
Sagar, okay. Karuna Sagar, quick response.
Look at the people who...
Madhav, this is the typical toolkit of NDA. That is, the moment there is an issue, they'll say the anti-social elements infiltrated. They call the farmers Naxalites. They call the farmers Khalistanis. And the same...
No, answer his pointed question on Arjun Singh.
And then
these debates we've been having, but he's asking you a pointed question on the quality of people. You just said personalities are very important, justifying the comments that were made against Pralhad Joshi. So what about the comments that he has made questioning Mr. Arjun Singh and his appointment as HRD minister? Respond to that.
You see, Arjun Singh never welcomed rapist, murderers. Arjun Singh's character was totally different. He was a mass politician, he was a responsible chief minister and a responsible HRD minister. He never had the kind of background that Pralhad Joshi has.
Thousands of Sikhs in Delhi, a person who ran away from Bhopal, leaving thousands to die during the Bhopal gas tragedy. What is Arjun Singh's character? Look at history, my friend.
I would like to remind the TDP spokesperson, whether Arjun Singh was convicted in the Sikh riots. There was a lot
Has
of
Pralhad
cases,
Joshi been convicted? Has Pralhad Joshi been convicted?
Pralhad Joshi has not been convicted. We are not talking about that he's got a criminal antecedent. We are talking about the fact that he welcomed the kind of people who basically bring a shame to this republic that we call India.
He is a 5-time MP from Dharwad.
Exactly.
He
He's an experienced member of parliament, but all right. Sanju Verma. Let me get a quick response from Sanju Verma to that.
You know, this is in the public domain. On the floor of the Rajasthan Assembly, when he was the Chief Minister, Ashok Gehlot said, "अरे ये जो दलित महिलाएं हैं ना, ये तो सिर्फ षड्यंत्र रचती हैं, कोई रेप नहीं हुआ." This was after a 14-year-old Dalit girl was raped in Alwar. And what was Sonia Gandhi doing that time? Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra were celebrating Sonia Gandhi's birthday in Ranthambore, just a few hundred kilometers from Alwar. So for this Congress to sit here and give gyan on political morality is absolutely a whole lot of golden ash. But I will just come very quickly to one thing. Priyanka Vadra Kamakoti is a Gaumutra expert. Excuse me. He's a PhD from IIT. He's got awards from IBM, from DRDO. He's considered the father of industrial grade microprocessors. But that is not the point. Rajiv Gandhi, college dropout. Indira Gandhi, college dropout. Sanjay Gandhi, school dropout. Sonia Gandhi never attended a proper school. And you guys have the audacity.
Karuna Sagar, quick response, please. We got your point. Karuna Sagar.
See, they are talking about education. I am sitting in Madhav, Bihar. I am in Patna. And you just saw that current went off. That's why I was semi-darkness. The Chief Minister in Bihar is a 7th fail. He is a BJP Chief Minister. He has falsified his age twice and thrice. He has been convicted by the High Court for falsifying his affidavit. He was arrested and remanded in a murder case, and she is talking about the education and background of leaders. The kind of education background of the leaders she has is appalling, to say the least.
All right. Let's leave it there. Ladies and gentlemen, completely out of time on this discussion. Sanju Verma, as well as Pattabhiram Komareddy, Dr. Karuna Sagar, and Advocate Vandana Sinha. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us on this first debate that we've had on the show.